Tell the people who we with, man.
Hey, I'm Officer Jeroham from Miami camp. We here on the quest 4, which is the 4th quest. All praise to the Most High. Captain Mattathias did a great event, like the elders were saying earlier. And today, though, is a special day because it's actually my feast day, my wedding feast day.
So this is your wedding feast, and y'all are holding it on the cruise ship that we usually go on annually.
Yes.
What made y'all decide to do that?
To be honest with you, we was in Uganda. We're sitting down with the elders, and we was talking about my proving process with the sister has been a little over give it like 10 months, and the conversation led to the conversation about how the proving went, and then it led to what I'm waiting on betrothing her, and from there took off where I could betroth her, and we ended up doing it, which was last minute because that was in November. So then we decided to do it on the cruise ship. Before the truth, I didn't believe in marriage. I didn't think marriage meant anything because for all my family members, my uncles, my fathers, never had a successful marriage. I know nobody with a successful marriage. So I'm a person where I learn from others' examples, whether it's mistakes or good examples. So all the time I saw marriage from my brothers, my cousins, my uncles, my fathers in the world, it was never successful. So I never believed in marriage, and I just believed in if we live together, we married. You get a ring, and that's set. But I never would seal the deal.
So what changed your mind?
The laws of God. So once I got to the truth, I seen how it had some stability, it had a backbone, it had a fine line, I would say, which was the laws of God, because that way it avoids the he say, she say, my word against your word. Okay, we both can't get agreement. What we do, we go to the laws, done deal.
What sparked the interest in your mind to begin to prove the sister? Like, what made you say, okay, this may be a good fit for me?
I didn't have no dealing with it. Initially, when I came into truth, I was seeking a woman, but then 6 months in, at Dallas Passover, which was 2 Passovers ago, I remember meeting Captain Zephaniah for the first time, and he told me how long I've been in the truth. And I told him, at the time it was 6 months, and he told me, wait a year. And from that day on, I stopped seeking for a sister. And how we led to Sister Abigail, which is my wife today, it was Bishop. He always asked me questions pertaining to what kind of sister I like, how you like her, age, body type, this and that, and I gave it to him. And one day, going to New York for the security meeting, because every year we go to New York for security meeting, I got a text from him, and he told me he got a sister for me. And that was actually, that was on a Sabbath, and the following day was Officer Phineas from New York's wedding. And she actually came to that wedding, man. I'm meeting her for the first time ever. And I spoke to the father, which the whole family came up, and from that point on, he told me I could prove his daughter.
Wait, shalom, sis.
Shalom.
What's in Christ? Okay, can you tell us your name?
Abigail Israel.
From the house of?
Officer Obadiah, Rochester, New York.
Okay, all praises. And what is today?
Today is my wedding day. I'm getting married.
Yay, all praises. Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, sis.
Okay.
How did you meet your Lord?
Leadership set us up.
Okay.
I did not know him before at all. When leadership came to our school, they knew, my dad was trying to find me a Lord, and they're like, Dave, I think we have somebody for it.
Okay.
And it was Officer Jim.
And is this your dad here?
That's my dad.
All praises.
First was the story behind that is quick quest last year. My wife asked me, "What do you think about this brother for Abigail?" And of course, at that time, I just was like, "Whatever. I don't know the brother, but he seemed like a good brother." But I just was like, "Whatever. I don't know." Mm-hmm. And so then when we had our home opening for Rochester IUIC in February, Bishop said I may have somebody for your daughter. I come up to the leadership table. Prior to him, this is no lie, prior to him showing me the picture, I knew that was the brother he was going to show me. I did. When I saw the picture, I was like, this is the same brother that my wife was asking me about on the quest.
Oh, wow.
So praise the Most High. I'm very confident that this is the brother from our daughter. As the scriptures say, it's a weighty matter to give your daughter to a man, but give your daughter to a man of understanding. And that's what I feel I've done today. So shalom, Most High Christ, bless all praise to the Most High for that. For the scriptures and for doing it the right way according to the Israel tradition and our tradition, our culture.
What was that initial conversation like?
It was awkward because I was on security, got relieved off security, went to the father. I talked to the father. He was already speaking to Bishop the night before. So when I spoke to him, he said, yeah, I heard good reviews about you. I mean, yeah, I'm giving authority. give you approval to prove my daughter. So I watched her went upstairs. So I went upstairs to follow her, and I met her by the stairway in New York. If you've been in New York, you know there's a stairway up to the bathroom area where the sister's bathroom is. Caught her there, caught her off guard. She was nervous, I was nervous. And I told her, you look nice. That was the first words I said, I think. And then it was awkward. We just started laughing, and then from there on, I went on and tell her, how long she'd been in the truth. She told me, and I told her, and the conversation led to another, and we exchanged contact information.
Was it during the process of you guys talking? Was it because I know it was a new thing, like being in the truth, and then also like proving somebody and trying to make sure that your conversation is always spiritual, or that you don't do anything crazy. Not saying that you would do something like super crazy, but just during that time, were you kind of like making sure that you watched the things that you were doing or saying? Yeah, definitely, because when I before proving her, I proved a sister, and then that didn't go well because I was too hard, I was too rough. So it been a while. So and I got counsel from the elders. They said, you gotta, take it easy. Don't go hard on so quick, because it's they're the weaker vessels. So this come around, it was just straight. I kept it as friendship, just trying to figure out what she liked and what I like for the first, I think I would say 4 months. It was no serious conversation. It was like pertaining to, we just having fun. We kept it fun. As far as, what color you like in the world they say small talk, and I don't like that term, but that's what they say, small talk. So, that's what it was for the first 90 days to 4 months. Nervous? Yeah. Nervous, Israel. Just getting ready for the big day. Nothing major. To be honest with y'all, I'm actually ready for this to be over with, so that all the attention can get off me. We got Officer Lisha here with us. All praise to the Most High.
Hey, shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless.
We got the mighty Officer Solomon here.
Hey, man,
behind the camera, always behind the lenses.
Just a fly on the wall.
Frankincense and myrrh. Smells good. Smells good. But some behind the ears, Israel. So when you hug people, you get right there.
Oh, what's that, babe? Is that myrrh?
Here we go, Israel. The mom gonna prepare the chambers for me. Like the book of Tobit, where it says, where Rugiel told Anna, go prepare the chamber. So the mom gonna come in here and fix the bed up for me. Good to go.
So, Almighty. Almighty. All praises, brother.
Israel. I had this bottle for 5 years. It was in my cabinet. I finally got a reason to pop it open. More wet. All praise be to the Most High. Now we heading down, Israel. Follow us along. This is water, Israel. I ain't started this water.
So what was some of the harder times during the proving process?
The harder times were the times I remember asking her personal questions pertaining to her past, and it got because then it brings back that old emotions. But she did open up and let me know fully, and another hard time was far as communication, because we didn't stay in the same state, so phone is all we had unless I traveled over there. So it was difficult because it's hard to prove someone when you ain't there with them. So all praise be to the Most High. I was able to travel a couple times over there to get the family dinner and family oriented, to get to know the family, go to dinner, have a night at the place, have a fire at the backyard. So we got personal with the father, with the mother, and the sisters. So, but like you said, to answer the question, the hard time was when I'm not there. When I'm way in Miami, she's way in New York, and all we got is communication. But the plus side to that is it built our communication to another level. It made us be able to literally stick to the phone, and it built our communication to, stronger. It made our communication stronger.
So, what things about the sister really, as you began to grow and learn about her, what things began to make you really say, wow, this is a sister that I can really take a hand on in marriage?
Right. Listening. What I know about Sister Abigail, which would be my pet peeve, is not listening. But what she has is she's very humble and she does listen. Like, even if we have a disagreement or on a matter pertaining to, let's say, I called her first, for example, and she didn't answer her phone, and I called her and she didn't give me a call back, I would, it was a situation where it bothered me, so I spoke on the matter, and she made sure she always returned the call back. Because again, all we had was communication through the phone line. So that was one of the things I like about her. She listens, and meaning I don't have to keep repeating myself. So that's a good plus with that. I love her. She's listened. That's what I love about her most. Yeah.
What was some of the weightiest counsel that you received from your mother and father in the proving process?
Making sure that I'm fulfilling my role as a wife. Like the scriptures saying, being submissive, being patient, being quiet, listening, and being that Proverbs 31 woman that the scriptures has called me to be, and supporting my Lord.
Okay, and what was your first impression of your Lord?
He was nice. He was also good looking, so that's a good thing. But also just his understanding of the scriptures. Once we really got into speaking to one another, just his understanding and his diligence in wanting to keep the law and wanting, he does the work, he travels, he's teaching the word and teaching, the body and things like that. So that was, I say, the greatest attraction for me to him.
Okay. What was the greatest trait in your Lord that you grew to love and you grew to know through the proving process?
He's funny, surprisingly. He seems very serious when you don't really know him, but when you get to know him, he's one of the funniest people, and sometimes he's funny and doesn't even realize it.
Okay.
So that's one of the things that I love about him. He can make me laugh, but also he can bring me back if I'm going off.
Okay. What do you expect with your new life with your Lord?
The first probably year is going to be our honeymoon phase. Things are going to be going well and whatnot, but I do expect that, down the road we're going to have trials. It's going to happen, like the scriptures say, be prepared for that. But also for us to just spend forever together. So I know there's going to be happy moments, sad moments, angry moments, but as long as we apply the scriptures and do what the Most High has commanded us to do, that we're going to get through it.
Okay, all praises. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Shalom.
You got everything? You got your card?
Yes, sir. Shalom, Israel.
No, because I wanted two separate, like one just washed and the other one dry clean, because the two, that may be the difference. The two. There's a note on the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me give you another back. So,
How you doing?
Bless you, sir. Doing all right. What's yourself?
Good. Waiting on you, man, when you coming down.
I'm nervous, Israel. I don't talk much, but you want to go to the center? Yeah, let's go to the Central Park. I wanted to knock on Bishop though, make sure he's ready. All right.
I'm about to have sisters in here ready to get married.
Yeah. Hey, Israel, I ain't planning it. All things fell into place. Who can plan it and bullseye it right on the quest time? That was of the Lord. Very humbling experience for me. Watch your step. Very humbling experience for me, and all I can do is let it sink in. It ain't sink in yet. Maybe when I get to the aisle, when I see all the glory of Israel. The lure of the seas. Feel like I'm knocking. We almost there, Israel. Countdown. Probably like 10 minutes. There you go. There you go. All right, champ.
I know that's not the whole thing. You just counting on the play. That smile is a part of the garment.
So lastly, any words of wisdom that you would give to the brothers and sisters who are beginning to want to take those steps into getting married?
Definitely patience. That's what was counseled to me through the captains and the bishops. Patience. So same thing they told me, I give to you guys. It's all praise to be the Most High. I took the counsel and I patiently waited as I was counseled. So I would say to you guys, patience, meaning don't rush the situation, because as you can see, we have a lot of marriage counsel classes because a lot of people rush into things. So waiting is the best bet. It's the best advice I can give. Patience. I'll leave it at that.
Chapter 8, verse 8. Thou madest Adam and gavest him Eve, his wife, to be an helper and stay.
So we understand that in marriage, the wife is a helper and a stay. If he stumbles and falls, your job is to strengthen him. Be a support system in the family. Go ahead.
Of them came mankind.
Read.
Thou hast said, it is not good that man should be alone.
You brothers hear that? It's not good for y'all to be alone. I know what you're doing when you're by yourselves, your nasty selves. You need a wife. Go ahead.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
In what?
In everything.
That word everything right there. That word everything. That always, I don't know, some sisters they trip over that word. It says in everything. So you can't call mommy or daddy, or you can't be calling me. She got to submit to you in everything. That's all, of course, righteousness. Because I know somebody up there is thinking something It's righteousness. Go ahead.
Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
So when there's a problem in the marriage is fixed by the washing of water by the word. Understand that. If there's a problem, the two of you sit down and you go through the scriptures and show the solution to what the problem is. Go ahead.
That he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle.
The spots and wrinkles is the sins, the problems in the marriage. So in time, that's why you want the Lord to mercifully ordain you to grow old together.
It's a great mystery.
Marriage is a great mystery.
But I speak concerning the church, but I speak concerning Christ and the church.
So marriage represents Christ's dealings with the nation of Israel, which is the church, the assemblies of God. Bishop, can I?
For both of you, congratulations on the stage, praise to the Most High. I'm really amazed that both of you look beautiful. I love the event that we're having here, and we're doing it righteously. Everybody, this is a good example of how to live together. I spoke to you yesterday, earlier today about it, and I want to read something to you. Let's read Ecclesiastes 9. Bishop touched upon it a little bit concerning issues of marriage, that you fix it through the scriptures. Not in your feelings, but based on the words of God. So we're going to read the scripture, and I want you to take from this concerning growing old together and the memories that you make as a couple. You definitely, Deacon?
Yes, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity.
Okay, the vanity means short life. Live joyfully. The way to live joyfully is both of you applying this. You will not have joy if either one of you are not applying those scriptures. So in issues of marriage, you bring two people together, you fix it how? By the word of God. It says live joyfully. We don't.
Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of thy life of thy vanity, which he has given thee under the sun.
Which God has given you. Are you saying that this is the woman that God has given you? Then you let no man put asunder. Vice versa. Is this the man that God has given you? Let no man come between you. Anybody come between this human. Read on.
All the days of thy vanity. For this is the portion in this life.
For this is your portion in this life. Out of all the women in this world, this is the portion that God gave you. Will you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
All praises. And this is the man that God has given you. This is your portion in this world. Understand it. And if you know that this is your portion, then you're going to cherish it and take care of it. Take care of, I should say, right?
Yes, sir.
Read on.
And in thy labor, which thou takest under the sun.
Read on.
Whatsoever thy hand be findeth, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might.
Okay, concerning your marriage. What your hand, you put together, it said a husband and wife come together, you get her for wife, you get her for possession. Do everything you can do to your might to make sure that both of you are happy. Put all energies, endeavor to keep the unity. Work on guiding her, spiritually guiding her. Become best friends with her. Nobody else. No man, nobody. Above a friend is a wife. You understand that? Real quick, Bishop, do you mind? Drop that, go to 1 Peter 3, I believe.
Yeah,
and as being what?
As being heirs together.
Together, you two are heirs. You're heirs together. You two come together, and you're going to make this work as a couple righteously. That you two can, and it's going to say what it's going to say, that your prayers be not hindered. So you have to see it like that, that you two, not that you're equal, but you two are working on a common goal. Read on.
And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
That your prayers be not hindered. Many times in life, in relationships, you wonder why things are not working out the way it is, because you two are not moving in the same direction. And God will hold back what you need or what you want. He will hinder your prayers. Read on.
Finally, Be ye all of one mind.
Be of one mind, you two.
Having compassion one of another.
Read on.
Love as brethren.
Love as what?
Love as brethren.
We've been over this before. It's telling you to mirror your relationship in a marriage like how brothers are close. Your mind after his mind. Brothers hang together, and it's because why? They really have a relationship because we don't go home with each other. But we love to hang out with each other because we have the same mind, same thick way. It says, mirror friendships like you would mirror a marriage.
You know, this is an honorable thing. Scriptures say it's a weighty matter to give away your daughter, but to give her to a man of understanding. And so I can rest and say that I fulfill the scriptures.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel.
So we're going to bless the children of Israel. We're going to bless this marriage.
Saying unto them, The Lord bless thee.
The Lord bless thee.
And keep thee.
And the Lord keep thee.
The Lord make his face shine upon thee.
And we ask that the Lord make his face to shine upon your marriage.
And be gracious unto thee.
And be gracious unto thee.
The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace.
And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, Jeroham and Abigail, and give thee peace. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray and give thanks. Amen. Amen.
There'll be no fasting tonight. There'll be no fasting.
What just happened today, man? What did we just witness, man?
Just married my wife in front of all Israel in righteousness. That's the key word, in righteousness, meaning in God laws. All praise be to the Most High God. Humbling experience.
We got married today. All praises.
All praises, all praises.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know, who's the king?
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.